Hello and welcome to my channel. I have social anxiety. I find it difficult to connect with people. I get extremely anxious in social situations and I act awkward when I'm communicating with people. People ask me stuff like, why are you so antisocial? Why are you so quiet? Why do you avoid social events? To which I tell them that I have severe social anxiety that makes me nervous and anxious in social situations. When I tell people about my social anxiety, they usually tell me to just be myself. They'll be like, oh, just be yourself and everything will be okay. Just be yourself and you'll feel more confident in social situations. Just be yourself and you'll be more comfortable while having a conversation with people. Even when I'm a little bit nervous, they'll say, oh, it's simple, just be yourself. But I want you to understand that me being myself is me sitting in a corner hoping that nobody notices me. Me being myself in a social situation is me staring at women. Me being myself in a group conversation is me being absolutely quiet, listening to other people and letting them speak. Do you still think I should be myself? Do you still think I should honestly express myself? When I started making YouTube videos, which was about 4 years ago, I still can't believe it's been 4 years, but when I started it, I used to do voiceovers, which I still do. The reason is I was anxious and didn't feel like I was ready to show my face. But some people started giving me advices on this and they were like, oh, just act like yourself in front of the camera, you'll do just good. People think it's so easy, but in reality, making a facecam video is really hard. It's easier for people to say like, oh, it's simple, just be yourself, you can do this, you can do that, blah blah blah. But only the person who is going through all these things will understand the true pain. If you don't understand my pain, don't give me advices. It's not like I have never applied this being yourself advice on me. I have, but every time I try to be myself, I end up looking awkward. Yes, I know I am an awkward person in general, but when I'm being myself, I look even more awkward. Me being myself is actually the reason why most people have started to dislike me. It's really funny how people would encourage you to act like yourself, but then the moment you actually start taking their advices seriously and start behaving like yourself, the same people will suddenly start disliking you because they don't like it when you be yourself. This is why I don't take advices from people. I'm not saying that just be yourself is a bad advice. I'm just saying that this advice didn't help me at all and that people should stop telling me to just be myself. Like seriously, stop. Everybody says just be yourself and everything will be okay. Just be yourself and you'll do just good. But you cannot take this advice because if you think deeply, you'll notice that this advice of just be yourself is not practical and impossible to apply in real life. Let me tell you why. So when you are with your friends, you're gonna act very differently than you do when you're around your parents. When you're at a job interview, you're gonna act more formal and serious. But when you are at a party, you're gonna act casual and wild. The person you are when you are around your family members is different than the person you become when you are alone. So my question is, are we really ourselves? Is there a version of us that we can be all the time? The answer is no, because different situation demands different versions of you. Sometimes you have to be professional, sometimes you have to be casual, sometimes funny and sometimes serious. I don't know what it means to just be yourself. All I know is that people have various sides of their personalities, and one has to show different sides in different situations. Just be yourself is a very common advice. Sometimes it works for some people. If it works for you, then that's great, but it doesn't work for everyone all the time. Sometimes people will dislike you for being honest. Take my example. Me being myself is me sitting in a corner hoping that nobody notices me. Do you think people would like that about me? No, right? So in my opinion, you can't just be yourself all the time. You'll have to pretend or act depending on the situation. If you agree with me, hit that like button and say I agree in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, then subscribe to my channel with notifications on, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.